Hello there. This is the diary entry for the September 23rd, 2015, which is yesterday, Wednesday. Now I had quite not bad a day, quite interesting actually. To admit though that I received a letter, as I said yesterday, or well, Tuesday, anyway, whatever you want to call it, on Tuesdays regarding the letter I received from the state relating to the further proof of residency for the application of naturalization to proceed the application. So as such, I was nervous as hell as to whether or not to tell my folks about it. Like I was between two minds whether to scrap the whole application altogether, or whether I should provide the document via an internet cafe. But as some of you might know, my finances are not the best in terms of a money bag, if you know what I mean. So I said, I'll see you. So I went to bed, and sorry, not that. That's a bit too early. So at once I, oh yeah, okay, and then more so I was just, like I said, I was just chickened out. So then I headed to my sis for a visit, just for a visit literally, cup of tea, not bad, nice to say. And then I went up to mum and dad's. Dad himself wasn't there, he was with his next door neighbour Pauline, whom I used to do gardening with. And obviously with my nerves kicking, killing me, it was unreal. I don't even know if mom realised. Maybe she didn't, considering she didn't look at me funny saying anything alright with you, George, or whatever, you know. So anyway, when I arrived, mom was there, but dad no. So so as the time got on my side, I was very tight with the timing. I was due to go to a meetup for 7:30 in Cinema to see Side Sile. That's how bad the movie was. Sicario, something like that. As my mom said, it sounds like Italian or Spanish. But anyway, it wasn't the best movie, so like I said, I'll be telling you all about it below. But P.S. not much. But anyway, so then, getting back to this though, I wanted to see, I waited impatiently for that because I wanted to see Bowden regarding this letter. So he was next door with his neighbour, as I said, and so Mum and I chatted while I was waiting for him. She was telling me about a clip she saw on TV whereby there's a board person, like they were meeting about the sales or whatever. I don't know. I didn't see the clip, and some guy excuses himself to go to the gents for a piss or whatever, you know. And he had it there, not realizing the microphone was still on, and he let off a loud fart. And the meeting guy, there was a one woman I think who was giving a presentation or something. Obviously everyone else heard it, and she herself as well. And she just literally got the fit of laughing, which I'd imagine was quite funny. I'd say it'd be better if I saw it on the actual clip. So the name of the TV show she's relating to is RootTube, so I'm sure some of you have heard of it. But I've started set up recording, so hope it'd be interesting to see what the word RootTube is. But anyway, so finally Dad came along, and I was literally saying, "Are you?" So how I also said hello, my dad to dad. How are you, and all that. And then I took the letter. Before I took the letter out, which was folded, I asked both of them, "Are you both available for me to come up on Saturday?" Because that's when I'd be doing the printing and all that. Take two, but anyway. And I said, and they said, yeah. They looked a bit very worried, but anyway. And then one of them said something different that gave me the vibe saying they mightn't be around. So that's why I asked, "Are you sure you're around?" And they said, "Yes, we are. We definitely will be around. What's up?" or something they said. So I just pulled the letter out and unfolded the letter because it was in a neatly pattern, and I unfolded the letter and said, "This is your aunt. This is what's going on." And they kind of guessed that I didn't get the application process, something like that. They said, I said, "No, the decision has been made. It's just they need further proof of my identity." And Mo or Dad asked, "Why do you think they asked for further information?" I said, "Because you sent them a little letter stating that I require because of my name or something like that. So they need further proof of 5 years, 5 more years of the state residency in the Republic of Ireland. So all was going well. We spent about less than an hour, which was delaying my cinema, but anyway, again, probably kind of good to do a certain degree, but anyway. So then we just kind of, we weren't really as bad as I thought or anything like, but at least it wasn't like the last time, which you have it in my diary entries as to what happened the last time. So in this case, we just tried to figure out what could be done, what can you get yours like for the state and all this. So as I said, I can easily get the bank statements. Just it'll have to be a different name, which is my previous name, George Coffey. Well, when I say previous, I mean just nickname wise, nothing done legally or anything. And then I can also I'll be getting the what do you call the other one? Or the utility bills. Yeah, that'd be no bother, I'd say. The utility bills shouldn't be too bad. There he is, look at him. So then after that, we just went through the college stuff and the doctor. Since I'm not a guy who visits doctors a lot, that'd be very difficult, but it mightn't be as bad because Mum apparently kept a record of our lives, so that's not too bad. I might ask her for a record of that. Well, obviously I'd take it down while she calls it out or something. It was very interesting what she records about us. My sister and I mean as well. But anyway, so then after that, because in the past now, so it just literally came out abruptly. Because in the past, I've actually learned that if I'm nervous, not to stutter or pause, I just come out and say, which I first asked it around Saturdays, I said, excuse me. So then their expression was literally priceless. Excuse me, they just didn't know exactly what to do. So then just before I headed off to the film, I most certainly was not prepared for what happened next. Now, just be prepared, because I most certainly was not prepared myself personally. My dad received a letter from the state, or if you call Irish Water a state body, that's an ball game. It's a different story altogether. It's up to you what you want to call them. But he received a letter from them saying that he was wanting to apply for the water conservation grant, which is a government thing, which I'm not going to bother explaining. Now, granted, it was understandable that the site had asked him to submit a written application, which I understood that you go to the internet and you print off the PDF or the application form yourself, and then you write in your name, your address, yada yada yada, and all that. What block tablet I get or whatever, and then you send it off to a particular address. But what my dad actually had done was he literally typed in, or not typed, literally wrote out his address on a piece of paper. God, I wouldn't even give it that size. About that size. Literally. If you can see that. Yeah, there. About that size, give or take. And he literally typed out, I don't know why I keep saying typing, but he literally wrote out his name, his address, yada yada, all his required information. And he literally sent that off to a state body of the Republic of Ireland. And I said to myself, God, this is very weird. Where the hell am I now, says I? Right, yeah, like I said, he basically wrote out everything of his own accord. So his name, his address, all the application numbers, TRN, yada yada yada, etc. And he wrote this on a piece of paper with his pen, in block capitals or whatever it is required. And then I said to him, in all my years, so 31 years living on this planet, I've never come across a person submitting his own written application. I actually felt for him. And to this day, when I say this day, I mean this time. That should be same time, but I can't edit it now because it's published already. And I still do. Like, actually, he's 80 something now. And that was the working, well, there's a written application of what I used to do is, if I felt very lazy, I would just simply write stuff out and send it off to the address, and that's it. Not doing the right protocols. So that's basically what he actually did, and he literally sent it out to the company to Ferrari, I think, or wherever the hell they are these days. And excuse me, and he actually received a letter back and obviously the right stuff and a stamp from the Department of Social Protection, which will look after this conservation grant. So then he asked me to go and simply do it up on the net and go ahead and type it away, and which we did. And then after that, I then headed out and cycled down quickly, obviously not breaking lights or anything like that, but anyway, to go in to see Sicario, which is the name of the film. So I was there collecting my ticket, and normally with the ticket you have a book reference number and you just dial it in onto your machine. So then I was bringing up my Gmail app to go and look up the booking reference number, to look it up so I can put it into the machine. But then I saw a new option whereby all you do now is just scan your unlimited card as normal when you're buying or getting a ticket, because we actually get it for free anyway, and it literally just printed out the ticket, which I was delighted. It saved me a lot of hassle. So then I just then headed off to the movie itself and saw the movie. Not the best, not gonna bother reviewing it. It's not what I actually thought. So in that, now the fact I was late for a film didn't really help, but still I saw enough of it for me to say don't bother reviewing it at all. So then I was late for the film and the group which I was meeting, Dublin Social Mixer. I'm almost sure that's the name of the group, because there's another group I'm with as well, but I'm almost sure that's the name of the group. And there's this group, I heard this lad saying to the few people, what did you think of the film, something like that. So I assumed they were the group that I was supposed to be with, and I asked someone else beside them were they the Dublin Social Mixer, and they said no, we do not know what you're talking about, something like that. Now he was being nice, so I didn't bother running after him. But then when I went outside to the lobby, or to the outside of the screen, there was a few people in groups, now it's each and every one of them. Each were as a whore, but anyway, whatever. And none of them said no, or they all said sorry, no, we do not know what you're talking about. So either this particular group are very not people friendly, or something very weird went on. So I'm just after messaging the organizer of the group a few minutes ago on meetup.com. So we'll see what happens now, and I'll get back to you if needs be, of course. So then I'm almost there now, as I didn't sleep too well last night. Well, for a few hours, about 2 or 3 hours is all I got. But then again, my stomach wasn't the best either, with all the full of nerves and the citizenship still hanging over me. So I've just been drinking green tea for the night since I came back to the cinema. Now, in terms of the news now, should I do that separate? No. In terms of the news now, this Web Summit of 2015, which holds, so it's kind of an exhibition kind of thing, is whereby all the startup all the startup companies get together in an Irish event in the RDS. It started back in 2010, and they are actually moving to Lisbon. They used to be in Dublin for the past few years, and will start in 2010. An Irish guy, might I add, and Paddy something, forgot his surname, whatever. But he's actually moving to Lisbon. Well, the whole Web Summit thing is being moved to Lisbon, citing, and I quote, lack of infrastructure. Now, what I mean by that, or the quote, obviously because that's not my quote, is the guy, I think himself or whatever. What they mean by that is actually last year the Wi-Fi went down, literally. So that's a great idea now for major corporations, when I say major corporations, the likes of Facebooks, Googles and all this, they're all coming over, and they're big US multinational companies, and when the most basic thing you need for working to send your files or internet or whatever, and your Wi-Fi is down, yeah, that's great, saying hello, welcome to Ireland, our Wi-Fi is down. want to try something else, like not the best. And another thing, I think the previous year, I don't use last year, but the previous year, the hotels were taking advantage by charging a bomb. Now, what I mean by that is normally if there's a huge event like, say, in the orders like, say, the horse shows or whatever, normally the hotels actually do up their prices, which I still don't get why. Like, they're getting enough if you ask me, but anyway, they do that. But apparently with the web summit, they took things too far in my opinion. That's my personal opinion. So that's basically what's the news, the tech news or the news, whatever you want to call that. And in other news, yeah, I think that's it actually. Yeah, I covered everything. So I'm now finally up to date for my diary, the 23rd of September. So I shall talk to you all later for the diary entry of the 24th of September. So, Salsan, EY, on inflectables, like puppies.